Hi guys, we're on holiday and it's a dull day out there, raining and quite windy as well. So I'm going to build something. I brought a couple of these on holiday with us out of my stock. I don't remember if it's complete or whether I've already pinched bits out of it. We'll find out in a minute. But if I put it together and the wind drops, we can give it a try. So I think this video will just be building it. From memory, it uses bits of sticky tape to hold things in place, which work fine for the day that you build them on, but if you want it to last more than a day, they tend to peel off again. That's a bit of blue tack on there that I've used for weighing things, balancing things. Anyway, this obviously cost me £1.49 in a charity shop. Got two wings, that's a good start, and the tail. That's the bits of sticky for holding it together. And a set of instructions. For a minute I thought that was missing. It was stuck in there. Okay, so check the parts list. Got the propeller, got the little brackets. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Right, first thing, camber the wings, bend along the line. There is a line there. Sticky. Okay, so we need this piece and this piece. Curve towards the front. So these will go on there like that. With the sticky underneath to hold them in place. I'm just going to bend that a little bit more. So what I'm thinking of doing is using the sticky and using some glue. I've got some acrylic glue here. I'll put the acrylic glue on there as well, and I may even put a bit of duct tape over the top to make absolutely sure it doesn't come apart. Obviously there's the problem that might be adding weight to it. Okay, so that's going to go there. Adhesive W1. Labelled. W1. Just go along the inside edge and overlap. Well, this is going to get a bit messy doing this. Make sure we have it curved the right way round. That's going to the front. And I'm pushing up underneath to push the sticky tape onto the bottom. And the bit that really holds it on is the next bit that we put over the top that wraps around the edges. You see this is springing up as we're doing it. W2, it's this one. It's a bit like an H shape. There we go. Except that that's just tearing where we don't want it to tear. That's going to be no good at all. Torn like that. That middle bit comes out. I'm going to put that little bit over there where that's torn. I'll hold that together. Alright, so in theory, this just wraps around and holds it all together. And I'm sure I've done this better in the past. That's the idea. That goes over there and wraps around the end. The same at the front. That should pull down tight. Yeah, it's really not pulling down very tight at the front because I haven't got it around there well enough, which is where we're now going to use some duct tape. My plan is to cut some thin strips of duct tape to go right the way round. Sharp knife, duct tape, going to cut a thin strip. One. Two. So with duct tape over the top and glue on under the bottom. There's a chance that that will stay together. To say, it is adding a tiny bit of weight to it. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that tape they've supplied, when these kits are new, that tape's excellent. I'm not sure whether it's so good now it's several years old. Right, next, this bit which is for the tail. Again, it's some tape up underneath. W3. W3. And that's all pulled out together. W3. Get it on camera. It's supposed to go along there. Okay, that's like that, and then this one goes on top. I'm just going to double check that is the right way around. That goes to the front, it's showing. Yep, that is the right way around. And that's showing like so. And then those bits come round. Just remembered I was going to put some glue on there first. And then a vertical stabilizer. I'm going to give that a layer of this. Okay, we're done. It does show another bit of tape underneath. To grip that bit, which we probably don't need. No, I would say that was redundant. Okay, so that's that. This has got a bit of a curve on it. Can we see that if we look along it? It's got quite a curve on it. So I'm going to use that way up. Oh, look at that. That's broken anyway. That's where the knot is. I think I'll pinch the one out of the other kit and we'll worry about gluing that separately. Right, the other kit. That's still a pretty rough looking bit of wood. And it's got a knot right in the important place where we don't want it. Oh, this is a shame. Yeah, this is annoying. Once we know exactly where that's going to go, because we need to move it to adjust the balance, then we can actually glue it all together and stop it flexing around. But at the moment, we're stuck with it. And I don't see any advantage in using that because that's got a knot hole there as well. So we're a bit stuck. This should only take about 10 minutes to put together. We're already up to 20 minutes. Or I could find something else we can glue along this side to strengthen it. I'll have a look, see what I can find. A lollipop stick or anything would do, just to go along that side and stiffen that. After a bit of searching, I found a wooden spoon. So I'm going to cut a strip off that and glue it on the side of there. I think I'll use super glue. Might even wrap some cotton around it to hold it in place. We have a sewing kit supplied, which has a little bit of cotton in it. So that'll do for me. We'll just wrap that round it. So cotton round it, super glue over it. We'll wait for that to dry. It's got a bit of a bend on it, but we can probably use that to our advantage. We want it to turn as it climbs, so that'll give the rudder a bit of offset anyway. Positive thinking. Hopefully that's dried enough. So we need that fella and some rubber bands. These go on like that, round there. Like that. And the idea is you can move it forwards and backwards to adjust the trim. And you've also got these little ones. That didn't stay very long. Leave it off for now. It's got to push into there. That's it. Over there. Yeah, I think you could probably do with a few more rubber bands or glue it all in place or tape it all in place. But yeah, the idea of that is that you can slide it backwards and forwards to adjust the trim. Bit of a loose fit there. And that one, which is interesting, they've already joined it together. Or have I used these rubber bands for something? I'll squeeze that through that hole. To tie it off. Oh, there we go, I got it. And ideally you would lubricate the rubber so it lasts longer. Let's go wide angle. Finished. What's the chances of it actually flying? You really want that to be fairly firm. You don't really want it to be flopping around like that. Because the angle of the wing compared to the angle of the tail makes a difference as to which way it flies. So in an ideal world, you'd have that stuck down hard. And yet you still want to be able to move it forwards and backwards to adjust the trim. That's as far as we're going to go here. I will do another video where we actually try and fly it. I would like to get hold of a few more rubber bands to wrap around there to hold that a bit tighter.